What is up, my amazing people? Woo! You ready? Push, push, push. All right, guys. Today we are at the Strip, as you guys can see. We're locally traveling here. It's this place called Arcadia. It's a little immersiveness of activities and a lot of things nature-based and recycled. It's gonna be so much fun, a lot of picture opportunities, so I can't wait for both of us to experience it. It'll be my first time experiencing it as well, but it's very family-oriented. Vegas is actually trying to do more family-oriented stuff, which is always a good thing. So we're gonna go and check it out and see what immersive things they have for us. So let's go. So we've made it in. The first step is going to be to actually download an app that they have. They're going to be able to like really submerge yourself into the experience. They're going to have things that you can just view on your phone and you can actually record. So through the whole video, you'll actually see what I see. So I think that's really cool. And then you'll be seeing like deer, like live action, like if they were really in front of you, things like that. Living like the Earth experience, but without like harming any animals or anything like that. It's going to be more virtual. So let's go and check it out. They do also have Wi-Fi because it's going to be underground, so your reception will be low. So they provide Wi-Fi for you so you can enjoy it even more. So let's go and check it out together.
And activate the community to help save the future of our planet. Are you ready? Before you start exploring, let us explain how to use our app. First, add your email. Make sure to write your email correctly. You'll need it to get all of the photos and videos you take at the exhibit. Use our AR technology to scan all the triggers you'll find throughout the exhibit to unlock hidden surprises. Please note that this feature can only be used if you download the app. Press once to take a photo, keep press to record. Save or send your videos and photos to your email. As you walk through the exhibit, scan all symbols that look like these. You can find them on the floor or on the walls. Once you scan them, don't forget to look around. Animations can be anywhere. First, add your video. Try it yourself.
Oh wait, did it even scan? Oh, there we go. Oh, little fishies.
It is very likely that you could have unconsciously contributed. A single drop of chemical sunscreens introduced into the water can contaminate a coral reef. Is a simple way for you to help save these habitats. The ocean floor. They provide nesting grounds and habitats, water filtration, and food for over 500 million people. Unsustainable fishing practices, global warming, and man-made chemicals.
gonna sit on this big bag chair. Good. Oh yeah. Comfortable? It's a wheel. It's coming after you, Melissa. So from what you've already kind of seen from the little first room, the videos aren't like super high definition. Definitely something hopefully in the future they'll enhance in. But we're actually gonna check out one of like my favorite rooms that I've actually like kind of did my research on. And it's regarding plastic waste and how much of plastic waste or anything we actually do and how much humans can actually contribute on all of the trash that we see and what effects it does. So, oh, you see those things? Those are trash bags. So let's go and check it out. So as you saw, there's a massive amount of plastic bags. But what they just had informed us is that these are actually recycled bags that never made it to the like manufacturing, and they had something wrong with it.
Just because of the print. So on the print of the bags, there was a typo, wrong information, so they never went out. However, they were saying that due to us consuming so much plastic bags and ended up in the sea
With what fish?
actually get to consume, meaning that us as humans, we consume it as well, because obviously we eat fish. So every time you consume it, so basically they made a test and they came to the conclusion that we actually consume about a credit card size of plastic, just because it actually lands in the ocean, and poor fish end up eating it, consuming it. They don't know any better,
So it's just more of like,
recycle bags.
spreading awareness to,
Yes.
hey, all of this can be minimized as much as possible if we just kind of contribute to reusing our bags and things like that. So
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
yeah, let's see what more we learn.
We just wanted people to realize, imagine, for example, you're a fish and this is your home, and you see all of this in there, and you look over and you see little Nemo all caught in the net right there, gonna die just because we're being wasteful and throwing this stuff, away. So.
Are supposed to replicate the lungs.
Is, like I said in the plastic room, we're feeding it plastic and we're dumping chemicals into the waters. We're killing it off. This is our major oxygen maker in the world. If we keep going, sooner or later we're going to be gasping for oxygen. And that's, as you go through here and you see the phytoplankton and stuff, just take a deep breath and be so thankful for those little microorganisms.
Yeah.
causes the temperature of the oceans to rise, phytoplankton struggle to survive. Since 1940, we have lost 40% of their population.
Now it's the aquarium.
Awesome. I've got all 5 of the aquatic animals set up for you here. You're going to see sharks, manta rays, jellyfish, whales, and turtles. Then it will start to repeat again. Each one takes about a minute and a half to go through. But if you look at the walls, you're going to find little things that it tells you about it. Whale sharks are 30 feet long, have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years. Did you know sharks lose 50,000 teeth through their lifetime? Can you imagine if we lost 50,000 teeth in our lifetime, the toothaches we'd have all the time? The other interesting thing that I found was jellyfish do not have hearts or brains.
I'm gonna walk over here. You can't see squat. I mean, it's a whole mirrors, right? So you're like, hey. So look right here. You're like checking yourself out. You're like, hey, hey. Little do you know, they can see you back there. Hi. Wait.
Like this. This is to simulate our zoo of the future. 270 species of animals, plants, and microorganisms go extinct every day. You might go to a zoo in 40 years to see an animal, but you're going to see this instead. It might be covered with rubber, plastic, or whatever, looking like a giraffe or an elephant, but our kids in the future will not get to see the real animal. Can you imagine buying peanuts to feed an elephant? How about buying a can of oil to feed this guy?
Right.
Habitat destruction, air pollution,
What is that?
and global warming are all
What is
threatening bee mortality.
Oh, you can smell it.
U.S. honeybee colonies are experiencing a steady decline, falling from 6 million colonies in
it smells
1947 to just 2.5
Oh, there's different ones?
million today.
They're so cool. It has a little.
Buying organic produce, supporting local
does that one
beekeepers,
smell?
or growing plants
What is
rich
that
in pollen and nectar are simple
Oh,
ways to
that one
help
smells good.
pollinate.
Yeah, that smells like good. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. It's a honeycomb.
Check the
Wow.
last fruit or vegetable you consumed. it is unlikely you know where the produce is grown or the name of the individual who picked it, but there is one species you have to thank for. Many food crops that would be lost without bees. At this rate, we will have no rainforest left by the end of this century.
Are you like Matt? I know the environment, we suck as humans. Is that what you meant? Speak to us.
It's been
Speak to us.
everything that you've done. I thought you're not an actor for a living.
It smells so good in here.
Less stressful.
All working together to create fertile land. When the earth is stripped of these organisms and the nutrients they create, it becomes degraded, unable to grow crops.
It's starting to give a really off smell. And this is kind of projecting of like with no nature and nothing, all the pesticides, all of the bad things, they're obviously very toxic to us and very toxic to whatever we breathe. So, teaches you how important nature really plays a big part into our everyday lives. It's the green one. Oh yeah, no, I couldn't see that one. The Jungle Book. Aww. Which one? A cobra. Wow, they're so beautiful.
I don't see anything going on.
Where is it? I can't believe it. Oh yeah, no. Oh my god. Alright, we just got done in Arcadia. What did you guys think about it?
So much fun. Really fun.
I was blown up.
Yes.
What is like the, oh sorry, go for it.
Oh, you learn a lot. So one thing I learned, which is something that you were gonna ask. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I learned is that jellyfish. Take two.
They don't have a brain or a heart.
Yes, that really blew my mind. Like I did not know that part. I feel like every school for biology class should have a field trip to this place.
I agree.
You learn so much more. Staff are great too. They're very informative.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're more
so-
aware of like the environment, and if you start in a young age educating yourself, you'll be able to make more of an impact in your life.
And it's really high technology, so I think it's really great for the kids since now they're,
All virtual.
That's their language, technology. So I think this will be a great fit for like a family trip. Just, it's fun. but it's extremely informative and how to be a better human. You know, like don't forget about our animals and the planet. You know that they make a huge impact to this world for us to have a better life too. So,
David, what did you get the most of it, or what was your favorite room?
The vegan area.
The what?
The vegan area.
The vegan.
Yeah, so that's what we would keep eating. I eat a lot of meat, so I gotta stop that. But yeah, got me really good.
Yeah. How about you, Memo?
My favorite room was actually the virtual room where you get to see different parts of the world, see the different animals.
Which one's your favorite animal? Which one scared you?
The cobra was a little bit scary. You looked around,
Yeah.
little
You're like, no.
mask on, you were just corbling around. But other than that, everything was pretty cool.
how about you, Nayan?
Oh, well, thank you for asking. I appreciate you.
On today's adventure.
I don't know. I really liked the trash bag. For me, that spoke a lot. Or even like the, which other one was it? The bee one. I really enjoyed smelling
That
the
one
scent.
was good.
That one was really,
That
really
was
good.
really good. There was one in particular, I can't recall the name, but it smells like cologne. Huele a hombre.
Huele muchísimo a hombre. Mira, huélelo. Huele a hombre.
There you go.
No, but no, it smells so good.
Yeah.
Another one smells exactly just like pure honey, super sweet,
so
but it
sweet.
smells great. But I think that was phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
it was literally like just this it's not plastic. I think it was like more. It's not plastic. What's that called?
Oh yeah,
Acrylic. The
Yeah,
acrylic
the acrylic. Little
container. You
containing
smell
glass.
it. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool.
When's the last time you saw a bee?
A while ago.
Maybe
Mostly
like in
like when
high
I go like
school.
camping. No, I've been like camping in Mount Charleston.
How about you?
So when you were little, did you
But-
used to see it more often, or?
In her high school, there
In
were
my
outside.
high school, fun fact, in my high school, they didn't have any flies. There was no flies. It was all bees. Literally.
That's
Like
Vegas
in the
for you.
trash cans, like there were just bees all over. Never got stung by a bee. I have never been stung by a bee.
Knock
Knock
on
on
wood.
wood. I never do. I don't know if I'm allergic to them. I don't want to, like, even know. I don't want to know. But how about you?
A few weeks ago, but maybe
They've been like a little.
a little more.
Hiding.
Now.
Yeah.
It's
I guess
unfortunate.
last year I got stung by a bee.
A bee?
Yeah, my back.
How was that?
It was a bee, and I kind of like, it got mad and just got me in the back, and then
It backstabbed you.
You're not wrong.
Alright, so if you guys are ever down in the Las Vegas Strip or wanna, come down here, definitely bring your kiddos here. It's in a really good location, I would have to say, because it's like right next to the M&M World. You get the Coca-Cola factory, you have Flyover, which we've done a video about. You have the New York roller coaster. So, and then there's also like a Barbie exhibit that we still haven't adventured out, but there's that too. So again, they're starting to make the strip a little more kid-friendly, but they're still lacking a few details. But it is Vegas. Vegas will always be Vegas. But if you are bringing your kids, at least this is something educational, something that gets their brain going, and very interactive because it's something that they enjoy doing. Right, David?
yes.
Yes. All right, guys. I will see you at home
For the word
of
the
day. Hey there, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you get a chance to go out and explore it for yourself. I'll be placing their website information in the description below for you to go out and check out. And now the time has come for the word of the day, where I talk to you about what I took from today's adventure. So today's word of the day is selfish. Selfish. As humans, we always try to find our purpose in life, and sometimes we get blinded by just having one purpose. But what if I told you we have multiple purposes? You might have a purpose at school or at work, but you also have a purpose at your community, into your hobbies, and anything else you do. I believe your purpose comes within and what light you share to the world. Do your words bring fruitfulness to someone's life? Or are your actions reflecting care and selflessness? If so, you're doing your purpose in many aspects. You see, we tend to get caught up into this busy world and have made life comfortable for us while not realizing the harm we're actually doing into our surroundings. This includes the world we live in and the nature aspect that provides us their purpose, which is life, oxygen, and food. By taking small steps into changing our care for our planet, the more we'll be able to maintain our planet in a better state. Pollutions or toxics we have created for things we always will need will always be around. I've seen more buildings being built rather than trees planted, and more heat caused by this because there's no shade that a tree can provide, rather than heat that concrete absorbs in a building and reflects back to us. Now, I'm sure we've all heard the term, treat your neighbor as you'd like to be treated, but what if instead of your neighbor, it's Earth? We have created a world around us instead of considering what actions we do for the species around us. Animals getting extinct from the lack of environment we've left them with, or sea animals getting caught into nets because we don't find use for them anymore and dispose of it into the ocean rather than reusing it for something else. Now, I'm not saying let's go natural and to the extreme, because life is about balance. I am saying that we have been used to seeking comfort and being practical rather than taking a second to think what items you can help dispose things better or use in multiple ways to lower the amount of trash that gets left in the world. With this exhibit, I really felt like we were getting closer to the WALL-E world, and that's pretty scary. Let's do our part to be more cautious of our actions, and I'm grateful that there's exhibits like this to help us really understand with a more realistic form of how the world could be if we don't take action now. Thank you so much for taking your time and watching this video. Please join our amigos by subscribing to my channel for more adventures I take you along with. Oh, and also turn on your bell notification to get notified as soon as our next adventure begins. Remember that you are the light of the world, so don't let anybody or anything dull that shine. I love you guys so much. God bless you, and adios amigos.